What's up, Transformdom? This is Ben here in Malaysia, and I'm going to take a look at the NewAge Legendary Heroes H14S Amy, and this is NewAge's Legend Scale interpretation of Sunstorm. And here's a quick look at the packaging from the front. Nice little plain mode inside. One side, the other side, the bottom, the top, and the back. And it's such a pity that we are not getting the recreation of the welcoming committee. So does that mean we are not going to get any other welcoming committee stickers? Oh well. And here are the contents inside the box. You get your plain mode missile packs, your Megatron, blast effects, and thrust effects. A part of the space bridge with all the little things inside, null rays, the plane itself, and posable hands. You get your normal warning labels, instructions for the space bridge, and instructions to transform Sunstorm. But if you've got your seekers already, these are exactly the same thing. And here's Sunstorm decked out with all his alt mode accessories. You got the thruster effects, you got the missiles over here. So very cool looking indeed. This is decked out just like the original MP11S Sunstorm. I mean, right down to the flame details that we get here on the air intakes. So quite amazing indeed. And you got the very beautiful paint job that is a gradient from a very dark yellow to a sun bright yellow, and back here it's not painted, but it's painted over here. I can just feel the paint job. So wonderful paint job up here, wonderful paint job here. I can feel it. The surface feels very different over here, and then when I put my fingers here, the surface feels very smooth. So definitely a professionally done paint job. I mean, look at the gradients and you can't really tell it apart. It seems like it's almost machine painted, which is highly doubtful for, small scale operation like this. Well, are they small scale? Who knows? Anyway, let's take a close-up look on the plane mode, right? That's what you guys really would like to just appreciate. Wow, look at that. And these little rear stabilizers seems to be decked out in a different color, and I think it's painted, yeah? So anyway, here's how the wings look. Very nice indeed. And from the side, this is how he looks. Get a little bit of the head syndrome over there. Very bright yellow. Look at that. This rear fins here. Bright yellow in the thrusters there. From the back with the thrusters. From the front, look at that. Very nice indeed. And then from the bottom, where you see all the bot mode, but still very clean indeed. So that is it in jet mode. I have reviewed this mold 3 times now. I'm gonna put the links up here somewhere, and so you can click on all of it if you haven't seen my earlier reviews where I took a different approach in reviewing this mold 3 times over. So now it's just about appreciating the deco on this toy. So let's get them to bot mode. And here is Amy in the bot mode, and the sun is setting quite quickly, so I gotta do this really quick. Doesn't he look magnificent? Doesn't he look glorious? Those beautiful wings, look at that. That very cartoon accurate look. And wow, he has a very big smiley face. Yay! And look at this cartoon accurate chest section. There's a bit of a gap here, maybe due to my transformation. And look at this. I think the MP3.0 Starscream has this kind of hip skirts too. So yeah, look at Takara Tomy copying from NewAge. I do feel like these hips are a little loose, compared to what we had earlier, but can't be sure. I don't have my other 3 seekers around. So let's take a close-up shot on Sunstorm in all his glory details. And from the back, look at that. Very nice and clean indeed. And look at that bright sunburst yellow calf section over there. And look at that side profile there. Very sleek and slender indeed. And a bit of mismatched colors here. Oh well, it's not perfect. Alright, so here is Sunstorm from the front, from one side, the other side, the back, the top, and the bottom. Whoop. See? Very loose. Let's do some comps. And this is the only comps I can do because I'm still in mandatory quarantine and I don't have my collection with me. Anyway, here's Reflector with Sunstorm. So what do I think about this toy? Well, All my thoughts are in my previous videos, but for this particular toy itself, I think there's a slight mold degradation. I mean, the hip skirts are especially loose, but because it's a simple ball joint, I can just floor polish it, you know, and make it stiff. So that's not a big issue at all. I also have an issue with NewAge trying to go with the original MP toy deco, and I wish they just kind of followed the cartoon aesthetics. And that's just my opinion, and I prefer my toys to, you know, be decoed like the best representation of the cartoon, no doubt. And this has a lot of that MP11S toy deco-ness in there. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just I prefer it to be decoed like the welcoming committee that we saw for about a second or two in the original More Than Meets the Eye cartoon. But that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Please leave them in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share button, and also hit the sub and bell icon for more future videos. Again, this is Ben here in Malaysia, signing off, and I'll see you on the flip side. And here's